Ian, welcome to Coalville Town. First proper night on the job. A big welcome from everyone, and just your initial thoughts on taking over us and successfully landing the job.
Yeah, thanks, Luke. Very pleased to be here. Obviously, it's a fresh challenge for me and a fresh challenge for the players, but something that both myself and Brian, who's coming in with me, are looking forward to, and we can't wait to get started with the players.
What attracted you to come to Coalville Town?
I think the squad of players to start with. There's an excellent squad of players here who, over the past few seasons have always been up there in and around the playoffs. Obviously, the points total last year was equal to the team that won it. So the opportunity to work with a really good group of players and hopefully move that forward was certainly attraction.
You've come here with Barwell a few times, and when we are on a run or a local derby, and we obviously travelled to Barwell well in numbers last year when you, unfortunately for us, beat us. Does it excite you that with a bit of momentum you can get a good crowd behind your team as well?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, having played here with different teams, the crowd here really get behind the team, and certainly at the end where you come in the ground, I've been here with teams and I've watched games here where the crowd have almost took the ball into the goal. So that's something that's obviously going to be a help and something I'm looking forward to being involved with. Yeah.
The previous management were here for a many number of years. Obviously brings a challenge yourself. For the players who've played for him a long time. I mean, my question to you will be, what sort of challenge does that bring, and is it something that phases you or not?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, the previous manager Adam's done a fantastic job here, and he's been here for quite some time. So it'll be a little bit of a culture shock, I guess, for the players, because they've been very used to operating under the same regime for quite some time. But yeah, I just think over time, hopefully the boys will buy into what we're doing. I think they'll enjoy what we put on for them in training, and hopefully they'll like the style of play that we're trying to implement. So yeah, it'll take time. Things don't happen overnight, but the group of players have obviously done very well here for the previous manager, and he's done a fantastic job, Adam. Yeah.
And that leads me on nicely. You say style of play. A few Barwell fans have been tweeting about enjoy King Ball. In non-league, obviously, you're not with the players every single day. You get an hour and a bit on a Tuesday if we're not playing, and an hour on Thursday. But when you've implemented how you and Brian want to play, what can our fans expect from King Ball, and what is King Ball?
Well, King Ball's certainly something that I think is fairly new to me, to be honest. So it's a term obviously the Barwell fans have come up with, which is nice. But yeah, it's a fast flowing style of play. It's hopefully an attractive style of play for the boys to take part in, and obviously for the fans to watch. We'll try and play through the thirds. We'll try and be expansive when we can, but we also know when to try and penetrate teams a little bit earlier when it's on to do so. So yeah, to answer your question, it's a bit of a mixture of different styles of play, really.
You said that one of the main attractions here was the squad. What do you know and think this squad is capable of from what you've seen looking in from the outside?
Well, obviously I know the squad from playing against the team, and when you do your homework on the opposition, what you do is you sort of delve into individual players, and you have a look at where they've been and what they're doing at the moment and the clubs they've played for, etc. So what I've inherited here is a very capable group of players here that have, like I said, have been up and around the high levels of this level of football for quite some time. So yes, I know the players in terms of what they're capable of and the positions they play in and what they've done previously. What I do need to do is get to know them very quickly, and hopefully they'll buy into what we're trying to do. And I'm looking forward to working with them and looking forward to get some smiles on faces and hopefully get some wins on the board.
And that leads me on again. Aims for the rest of the season. We're not where we want to be in the table. We're double figure points away from the playoffs, which was the start of the season expectation. But what are you looking to do between now and the last 15 league games?
Well, look, it's going to sound a little bit cliche, but you're going to have to take one game at a time, as everybody says. But that's what we are going to do. But look, there's 45 league points I think to play for, if I've got my maths right, in terms of 15 games. What we're going to try and do is win as many games as we possibly can. I think this group of players is certainly capable of going on a run of wins. They've proven that before, and they're more than capable of proving it again. The team hasn't just become a team that can't do it overnight. They're more than capable. So I just think, hopefully, just a fresh injection of ideas and fresh faces might just give the players a boost. And if we get a little bit of luck on Saturday and we get off to a winning start, then hopefully we can keep that going.
Yeah, and Saturday, Hitchin at home, a team that you've played recently with Barwell. I think you won a narrow win at Barwell. Yeah, how do you see that as your first game, and what challenge do they bring?
Oh, they do bring a challenge because, yeah, we had a 2-0 win against them only just a fortnight ago. But I have to say, in the first 25 minutes, half an hour of the game before we scored, they were very, very good. You know, the movement was good, the rotation was good, the style of football is attractive. They pass the ball quickly and cleanly. So, yeah, make no bones about it. They're going to be a difficult test. And what we will do is get the lads as prepared as we possibly can between now and Saturday so that, you know, we can give a good account of ourselves and hopefully get a win.